Go for it.
Hey guys, it's Tuesday night and we are live. I'm Rhonda Dracoulis with RK3 Designs and we are going to have a good time tonight. So we've already kind of started getting in the mood here and we're going to have fun. All right, so tonight our goal, what I want to show you is we're going to use 2 dies. That's it. And I'm going to show you how we're going to create depth by using just 2 dies and different opaque, opaqueness. So that's what our goal is. And tonight we are also going to be using our amazing Quick Coat, which is a fast cure epoxy and with UV protection. I absolutely love this product. I did a sample board today. I did the sample board at 2 o'clock and it is what, 7 o'clock? And look y'all, it is dry. It is ready for a flood coat. So it is a game changer. Now the thing you have to really be careful about is if you're doing a really large area, you're going to have someone help you if you're mixing large amounts. And the reason is large amount of epoxy in a bucket creates heat. We all know that. So just make sure that you have someone helping you if you're doing a big project. But for smaller projects, it is the bomb. Okay, so I want to say hi to everyone. Thank you all for joining us. And thank you to our moderators. Not sure if everybody's out there, but my moderators are the best. Erica, Clara, and Vamp. They're amazing. And of course, the man of the hour, the man behind all of this that lets me do what I do, Mr. Kenny Dracoulis.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you for that.
How was that, babe? Was that a good introduction?
If that's the best you can do. Well, we're gonna have to work on it.
I'm a slacker. All right, so let's get started. I already have the epoxy in the cups. And so we need to get started because like I said, this is the fast set. So what we're gonna do, we've mixed 4 ounces per square foot. So that's an ounce more per square foot with the quick set than I use on the regular epoxy, okay? And what that does, it allows me to be able to manipulate it a little bit more because remember, this product is not gonna move as much because as soon as I start pouring it, it's gonna start curing. So it's not gonna move for hours like our regular epoxy does. All right, so we're gonna start off with clear epoxy, nothing in it. Another thing I want you guys to be mindful of if you use this product is it's a little thicker. So when you mix, you need to be very careful not to entrain a lot of bubbles. So if you use a mixer, make sure you don't use it on high and you mix it very slowly, okay? All right, so we're gonna come in here with white opaque and I'm using...
Sorry guys, I'm trying to...
What do we have, an issue?
Not really, I'm just showing that...
Oh, sorry, woo, scared me. So we're gonna come in here with Alumilite white dye. Now when you guys tint white dye, or when you guys tint epoxy and you use a tinting medium, you need to tint a little at a time instead of just pouring a ton of material in there because overloading your epoxy with dye, white dye, whether it be a Alumilite dye or any other type of colorant, overloading it in our research lately has shown to be one reason that you get yellowing. All right, so you don't want to just dump a whole bunch in there. You want to do a little bit at a time until you reach the opacity that you want.
What do you think is the percentage?
Less than 10% for sure. But it depends on what color you're tinting. If you're tinting white, obviously you need a little bit more than if you're doing black. But this cup, we're doing opaque white. All right, then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna do a translucent. So I'm gonna take some of this and I'm gonna put it into my other cup that's clear and I'm gonna produce a translucent color. So I have whole milk and I have skim milk, okay? It's barely tinted. So keep that, that's a good visual. Whole milk, skim milk. All right, now we're gonna come in and we're gonna create a gray color. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the white, not too much, kind of create almost a translucent white, okay? And then I'm gonna come in, I already have some black mixed up, and this is just black Alumilite dye. And I'm gonna add a little bit of black to get me a gray. And I don't want a really deep, deep gray, just a little bit. All right. So Tyler, I don't know if you can even see the difference of the gray and the white. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, obviously, you guys can
It's
tint
kind of
that.
gray, but not really.
It's kind of gray, but not really. And that's going to be something that you guys are going to decide how much, depending on what kind of look you're trying to get. All right, so we're going to start off. And I did have a little bit of clear left in my bucket, so I did do a really quick grease coat. We're going to start off with our white opaque dye. We're going to pour it down. And then I'm gonna leave a little bit in my cup, so I'm not gonna scrape my edges. All right, then I'm gonna come in with my gray. Start filling in the dead space, or the negative space, I should say. I'm not really worried about keeping any gray, so I'm gonna go ahead and get all of that out of the cup. All righty. Now I'm gonna come in with my translucent white. Now the reason we're doing different shades or different opacities is we're creating depth, all right? Now also, your substrate color really matters in this. All right, here's our clear. We're coming over. And we're spreading out that clear. All right. Now I can already feel this getting warm in my cup, but I did mix it a few minutes before we started, so I had a little bit of a disadvantage because I was already had it in the cup. All right, Bondo spreader. Here we go. Lightly start to meld. Move that over the surface. Don't over meld, guys, because you'll end up with one color. Now, when you do this, if you're used to working with our art coat, you're gonna immediately notice that it is much thicker and it's not gonna be moving. So this is what's really cool about this project is that you can create a look and know that it's not really gonna move.
So do you feel like you're a little bit on the rush side?
Well, I'm on the rush side right now because I pre-mixed this and I had it sitting in the cup, okay? Now, let me tell you what you cannot do. You cannot put this in front of a heater and warm it up like you can your regular art coat, because it's being that your epoxy was already warm, you're going to start creating an exothermic reaction and it's going to cure up really fast. All right, so this, guys, literally, I'm not worried about my edges because I can't reach them, but you do have to really work those edges, okay, and get that product over the edge. All right, so I'm going to...
Are you going to show them in the front how you should rub your edge?
Huh? Well, I'm starting to heat up pretty good. All right, so now we've got our product down. This literally could be a finish all on its own, right here, this right here. But we're gonna go to the next step. All right, so I've got some black. And Tyler, if you wanna kind of come do a flyover really quick for them and let them see what this looks like now so that they know what it's gonna look like. Now, one thing about this, guys, this is going to cure kind of with a wavy appearance. I'm going to torch it one more time. because this is curing so quickly, you're gonna get, it's not gonna self-level as smoothly as like our art coat, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna come in with our black, and I'm just gonna do some random lines. And now I'm gonna come over and very lightly, I'm gonna start melding. Now it's, ooh, yeah, it's starting to set up on me. See, now this is really set up, guys. So that just goes to show y'all that y'all are not gonna be able to pre-mix this. As soon as you mix it, like I said, it was sitting in my cup about, I don't know,
10 minutes.
10 minutes prior to us getting started. So you don't wanna do that. All right, now I'm gonna heat. And we're gonna start moving it just a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna spritz it, because this spritzing is gonna give me a little bit of detail, and that's what I'm going for. So look at that. I love this. Now, if you don't want a marble that's got a lot of contrast in it, then you definitely don't want to be adding the black, okay? I just wanted to do that because I wanted to show you guys the depth. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do this or not. Like I said, my epoxy is really starting to set up. But I'm gonna take spray paint, and this is, I just had a blowout. So metallic bright gold. It has to be the bright gold. It has to be the fast drying epoxy. Now, spray paint. So I'm gonna come in over my black. I don't know, am I on the top? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna put this over the top. Everybody see that? Okay, now I'm gonna take and barely move it. And then I'm gonna run a vein, because I want that gold to float on top. Now, what you could also do is, if you have the, I think it's Color Obsession 007, that's a gold that will sit on top of the epoxy. You could run a vein with your black, and then you can come back over and run a vein right over the top of that black with your gold, with the 007. Now, by doing that, what I'm trying to get is this spray paint to stay on top and kind of give that black vein some character. Now, y'all can see how sticky I am? All right, so when I did that sample today, I had quite a bit of time to work at it. For one, I didn't have to heat up my epoxy because it was hot in my shop, but it started getting cool this afternoon. So I put my epoxy in front of the space heater. I set it quite a bit away. All right, so I didn't really heat the bottles up, but undoubtedly I have heated it enough to really shorten my working time. So that is something that you guys have to be very, very mindful of, is that you can't do that. Now, let me show you this. I'm at what, 15 minutes plus the 10 minutes that I had, so I'm at 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I am at the point now where I can no longer manipulate this with my alcohol, meaning whatever I do over here now is not going to be affected by the alcohol. The epoxy has set up enough that the alcohol can't penetrate that and cause any sort of reaction. All right, so this is good. I want to show you guys this. Now, in our actual, can you go to overhead? In our actual sample board, because I had more open time, as soon as I mixed the epoxy, I started using it. I was really able to manipulate these fracture lines with my alcohol. Okay, but right now I'm already started to set up. So at this point, I'm kind of done, but let's play with it. Let's see what we can do. All right, so I'm still pretty fluid as far as being able to move it. Let me see if I can heat it up. Okay, I've got alcohol. Let's see if I don't catch anything on fire. Okay, we're good. It's dissipated. All right, let's try this. Let's do this. Let's take some of this black, and I'm gonna lay it down. All right, and then I'm gonna take a torch, and I'm gonna move it.
Burn it?
Well, I'm gonna move it. All right, so it does react a little bit. Now, can you set me up a heat gun, babe?
I guess so.
Vanna, can you set me up a heat gun, please?
All
right,
any
so
old heat gun?
I'm not gonna recommend doing that with a heat gun because you're gonna have to put too much heat on this, and we all know if you're doing a white finish and you add a lot of heat, there's a chance that you could really cause that area right there to get yellow. So you don't want to do that. So while he's doing this, let's talk a little bit about what you do to the next step. So let's say I'm done with my finish. Okay, I've done a small table, or I've done a little nook or something with my piece, and it's now starting to set up where I can no longer manipulate it. I can literally go flood this in probably 4 hours. So that's really a game changer on these smaller pieces. Now, I am not going to want to flood coat with the amazing quick coat. And the reason is because it's going to cure so fast, and I'm not sure Tyler can't get this, the look on the camera, but my surface is wavy. All right, because it is set up so quickly. So I'm gonna flood this with regular art coat. The art coat is gonna lay out, it's gonna self-level, it's gonna take care of the wave, and my flood coat's gonna be really smooth. So I'm not really worried about the little bit of waviness that I'm gonna get on my color coat, as long as I know I'm gonna be able to flood it with the with the art coat. All right, I'm starting to get really thick here, so I don't know if this is gonna work. So let's see if we can lay down another line. Now also, guys, if any of you do tumblers, this is the perfect epoxy for tumblers because you can turn your tumblers, and within 3, maybe 4 hours, you're ready for the next coat. All right, so let's see what we can do. Can we move it? So I am still able to manipulate this. And get a pretty cool vein. Let's see where, now there, because I already had that heated up. So this is really kind of giving me a cool little vein right here. I really like that. Let's see if we can do one that I've already laid down. So this vein I laid down, let's see if we can move that. Okay, so now that I've warmed it up, I'm gonna immediately come back and hit it with alcohol. Ooh, look at there. So see, we can manipulate that, guys, and then still get some reaction. All right, and I really like that because I was able to manipulate just that and not mess with any of this design over here. See, I still have a really pretty white design that I didn't touch at all. So by being able to spot heat it, it's not messing with the rest of the piece and causing it to get too fluid. Let's do this piece again right here. I'm gonna manipulate this. And then I'm gonna hit it with alcohol. Okay, yep, I like that. Now you have to be very mindful not to overheat because you can still burn it. Just move it. Okay, I like that. Okay, yeah, that is cool. I really like that. So if I wanted to come in here and maybe soften this out, I can still do that. Now, if you're using a really high-powered gun, which mine's not, this is a gun I get from Harbor Freight, so it's not really high-powered. You need to be really mindful of how hot you're getting your epoxy. So I'm going to soften this out. I'm going to push it over the edge a little bit. Now I'm going to work in areas, little small areas, and I'm going to hit it. There we go. So see how I'm able to kind of play with this. So I really like that. I like the fact that I'm able to come over the top and play with little sections. When I hit that alcohol, it's only affecting what I heated up. The rest of the alcohol is going over this area that's already started to set, and it's not affecting what I already have there. That's really cool. I did not know that. So I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't played.
That was a happy accident, is
it
what
was.
you're saying?
Now, let me tell you about some things you have to be very careful of. Adding a ton of heat to a white finish is going to accelerate some ambering. So you don't want to come in here and play with this for 30 minutes with a heat gun or a torch, because you are going to accelerate that. Now, what I do like about using different opaqueness, by using a lot of clear, a lot of the white that you're seeing is actually the substrate coming up through the white. So you're not having to tint as much of your surface with the white. In fact, I probably could have actually used less of the tinted opaque white than I did. I probably could have used half of that and still got a really cool finish with a lot of depth. So that's basically really what I wanted to show you tonight. Now, can you do this exact same finish with art coat? 100%. You don't have to do this with the quick coat. I just wanted to kind of show you guys another option if you're really trying to get through a project. But if you did this with art coat, you would have plenty of time to manipulate and to play with it and add your veins. You would have zero rush. That would be super good. So if I were doing a large kitchen, absolutely 100%, I would not use the quick coat. I would use the regular art coat and not worry about how fast I had to be. So just showing you guys some options. If I'm doing a little table this size, I would use the quick coat, because I know I could do a table. I could almost do a whole project in one day. So, okay, do we have any questions?
No, not really.
Nope. All right, guys, it was quick tonight, super quick. I guess that was the whole point, to just, show you how quick you could be with the quick coat. All right, a couple of things let's talk about really quick. I was blown away by the Show Me Saturday work that we had this past. I cannot say that.
Try that again. Yeah. Show Me Saturday.
Hey, are there any spots for the Pro Class open?
2. There's 2 spots open, yes. Maybe 3. I've got one person that has a deposit that hasn't paid. It was supposed to be paid by Monday. If they don't pay by tomorrow, I'm gonna have 3. So, yeah. So let me know. Show me Saturday. That, you cannot say that when you have Botox.
Say it again.
Show me Saturday.
Show me the money.
Show me Saturday. All right. So for those of you that don't know, we've started a new. It's not really a contest, y'all. It's more of a show me Saturday stuff. How about that? It is more of, I just want to showcase all of the amazing people that are out there. So this coming Saturday, we're gonna put a post out, and you guys will comment in that post of whatever you want to show me that you've worked on, either this past week or whatever. And then we're gonna pick someone and we're gonna showcase them the whole next week. So our winner this past Saturday was Stacy and Travis Franklin with Artisan Design Concepts. They did an amazing, I think it was a Hood cover, but it was a waterfall, and they did a great job. So they're going to be showcased on our business page, or they were, and their picture is going to be the banner on our RK3 Design Insiders group. So also she'll win $25 credit to anything on our website. So this next Saturday, you guys need to make sure you post something. How about that? Okay, products are back in stock, guys. Whew, we had 52-gallon kits yesterday. We have 11 today. That's how fast they are going off our shelf. We have 100 and something coming in next week. So they are flying off our shelf, guys. We do same-day shipping. If you order before noon, we do same-day shipping, and we also do free shipping for orders over $100. So check us out. We also have UTC gloss back in stock. Let's see. Important. If you guys are ordering on our website, please don't check out as a guest. Check out as a member. Go sign in, because that way, if we have a credit to give you guys, if you pay too much shipping or something, we can credit your account. I can't credit your account if you sign in as a guest. Yes, Kenny said there's a question.
Where do you post? Do you post on Facebook, Instagram?
Yes.
Where
so
are you posting
the
on?
winner? No, you're talking about
For next Saturday.
Facebook, our RK3 Design business page. So when you go to Facebook and you type in RK3 Designs, that takes you to our business page. That is where you're going to see the post. Okay, now if we share that post and you see it on the Insiders or something like that, we're trying to figure out how that all works. But wherever you see the original post, you can comment there, and then we will judge it Sunday night. We'll let you guys know Monday who the winner is. Okay. Okay, also, I think we're changing. Are we going to change our YouTube uploads to Monday? Okay, so usually our YouTube new videos are being released on Sunday. We're going to move that to Monday because we've done analytics, and most of you guys are on YouTube between noon and 9 o'clock on Monday, I think it says. So we'll see. Yes, did we have another question?
Wow, are they not working on Mondays?
I don't know. Maybe they're doing a lunch break.
There you go. a long one.
Okay. Subscribe, guys. Our goal is 100,000 by the summer. Don't know if we'll reach it, but we're going to try like hell to do it. Heck, to do it. So you guys subscribe to the channel. Don't just watch me. Hit that little thumbs up and subscribe, and hit the little bell, and every time we go live, you guys will know it. All right. I guess that's it.
How about some likes? You want to do one more flyover?
Sure.
So they can look it?
Sure, absolutely. Now, because I played with it quite a bit with the heat gun, I have dispersed the gold that's on top, but I really like that. Look like right there? That's really cool. What I really want you guys to focus in on is the depth of the gray and the white and the clear, how it's giving you a depth. Now, we went kind of crazy over here with the black, which you obviously don't have to do. You could have run some more white through there. White veins. Ooh, yeah, I was going to show y'all, but no, I am hard up in the cup. It is done. Yeah, so I love this product for doing small projects. I mean, I could literally probably in 3 hours, this will be ready to flood coat, and I'd be good to go. So, alrighty guys, any other questions? So we do have our pro class next week, and Mitch Quist will be here. Keith McGinnis will be here from KCDC Designs. He'll be here. And Bruce Anderson, guys, Bruce will be here. He's going to be coming in, and I don't know who who else may be here. We just may pull somebody spectacular out of our hat. We don't know. All right, so is that it? We have any other announcements? Anything, Tyler and Josh, that I need to tell our guys?
Like, subscribe.
Like and subscribe and comment. Hey, and let me know, how was all this tonight? How was the audio, the video, all that? You guys have been amazing at letting me know, giving us feedback, and that's the only way we can make this better is if you guys let us know how we're doing. All right, so.
Mitch is on.
Mitch is on right now?
What's up, Mitch?
Hey, Mitch! All right, I cannot wait to see you next week, dude. It's gonna be fun. All righty, well, I guess that's it, guys. Thanks for joining. It was really short and sweet. Next week, I guess we'll just see you next week. No more announcements. So you guys go have yourself a fabulous rest of your week. Remember, don't be scared. Move forward and be creative. All right, love you. Talk to y'all next week. Bye.